These are unarguably the most lethal machines ever created. Military, the unimaginable power, perfect accuracy, and pure fear that were let loose on the world. From cutting-edge planes that rule the skies to stealthy subs that hide under the water surface, these mechanical marvels show how far humans can go with their ideas. These deadly machines become a symbol of human desire and a sign of things yet to come. Are you ready to see how terrifying these ultimate weapons of war really are? This story is full of tension, wonder, and a chilling reminder of how much power humans have learned to control. Nuclear weapons are the most dangerous weapons ever made. They use the power of nuclear reactions to make huge blasts that can do unimaginable amounts of damage. During World War II, the atomic bombs dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki showed how terrible they could be. Numerous people died, and the ecosystem was permanently harmed. Nuclear bombs can release massive amounts of energy, making them extremely destructive. Radiation and nuclear weapon fallout pose long-term risks to humans and the environment. Since nuclear weapons threaten global security, the international community has worked hard to limit their use and promote disarmament. Intercontinental ballistic missiles, or ICBMs. Nuclear warheads can be carried on long-range missiles called intercontinental ballistic missiles. These advanced military systems can be launched from one area to another, which poses serious challenges to maintaining world peace. In order to strike their objectives, ICBMs are designed to move swiftly and have sophisticated guiding systems. Because of their vast range and ability to hit distant targets with accuracy, they are a crucial component of a nation's strategic defense. Multiple nations possess ICBMs, which has resulted in a precarious power balance known as mutually assured destruction, MAD. Large-scale battles are discouraged because they could be destructive by making people crazy. Tanks. Tanks are powerful armored machines made for fighting on land. They have powerful weapons and strong armor, which makes them a dangerous force on the battlefield. Tanks are very important to offensive operations because they can support direct fire and break through enemy lines. They have powerful cannons, machine guns, and sometimes anti-aircraft rockets that let them hit a wide range of targets. Small arms fire and shrapnel can't hurt the crew because of the thick armor plate. Tanks can move quickly on the battlefield because they're very mobile and can cross rough ground. With regards to battling on the ground, their blend of capability, insurance, and portability gives them a major edge. This makes them an important part of armored divisions. Fighter jets. Fighter jets are high-tech military planes made for air-to-air fighting and attacks on the ground. They have powerful engines, high-tech electronics, and a wide range of weapon systems. Fighter jets are very fast, can turn quickly, and can attack targets both in the air and on the ground. They can carry a variety of weapons, such as air-to-air missiles, air-to-surface missiles, bombs, and guns. These deadly machines are needed to keep air control and hit enemy targets with pinpoint accuracy. Modern fighter jets use stealth technology, which makes them less visible to radar and helps them stay alive in dangerous areas. They are often used in both offensive and defensive actions, either to help troops on the ground or to fight enemy planes in the air. Fighter jets are an important part of modern air forces because they can move quickly and fire powerful weapons. Aircraft carriers. Aircraft carriers are huge warships that serve as mobile air stations on the seas. They have a big flight deck for taking off and landing different planes, like fighter jets, bombers, and helicopters. Aircraft carriers are important strategic assets that can project power over long distances and help with many different kinds of military activities. They are used as a base for offensive strikes, reconnaissance missions, and operations to gain air control. When you put planes, sensors, and weapon systems on an aircraft carrier, you get a powerful force that can respond quickly and keep going for a long time. These floating air bases can spread military power all over the world, which is a big deterrent and lets forces be sent to different areas. Aircraft carriers are also used as command centers where naval and air actions are coordinated and led. They are a significant piece of current maritime fighting, since they can do long-haul missions a long way from their home ports. Attack helicopters. Attack helicopters are powerful military machines that are made for close air support and actions against armored vehicles. The Apache AH-64 is a well-known example. Being one of the deadliest assault helicopters in the world, the Apache has high-tech avionics, strong engines, and complex weapon systems, so it can hit its targets with pinpoint accuracy and devastating firepower. It can convey a scope of weapons like air-to-surface rockets, and a 30mm chain firearm. With these highlights, it can go after reinforced vehicles and adversary regions and give cover to ground troops during fight. UAVs, or unmanned aerial vehicles. Unmanned aerial vehicles, which most people call drones, have changed the way the military does its work. Armed drones like the Predator and the Reaper have become very popular because they can kill people. These planes can hit specific targets with pinpoint accuracy, gather information, and fight enemy forces while putting their pilots in the least amount of danger. They can keep an eye on things and strike when it's best to do so, thanks to their advanced sensors, cameras, and guided missile systems. But the use of armed drones also brings ethical and legal questions about how they're used and how targets are chosen, and whether or not civilians could be hurt or killed. Aircraft bombers. Strategic bombers are long-range planes that can carry and drop large amounts of conventional or nuclear bombs. The B-2 Spirit, which is also called the stealth bomber, is a good example of how current bombers use high-tech equipment. The B-2 can get through enemy defenses and deliver devastating hits with precision-guided bombs because it's hard to see and has a long range. Bombers are an important part of strategic warfare because they can project power across countries, give the ability to act quickly, and scare off possible enemies. Bombers can also be used for humanitarian missions to bring help and supplies to places that need them during disasters. Submarines. Submarines powered by nuclear energy are stealthy machines that work underwater and are very dangerous and useful in naval battle. Submarines can work in secret and can be armed with torpedoes, cruise missiles, or ballistic missiles. This gives them a benefit with regards to social affair data, watching out for adversary targets and going after them. Ballistic missile submarines, also called boomers, are very important because they can carry intercontinental ballistic missiles, or ICBMs, that can carry nuclear weapons. Submarines give countries the ability to launch a second attack, ensuring security and strategic stability. Their ability to stay hidden under the surface of the water makes them hard to find and fight, which makes them more dangerous and useful in maritime activities. Artillery systems. Artillery is still a powerful force on the battlefield, and modern artillery systems have improved their power and precision. Self-moving howitzers and multiple rocket launchers can fire quickly and accurately from far away. High explosive shells, guided projectiles, and cluster bombs are just some of the munitions that can be launched from these systems. The history of warfare is marked by the creation of numerous lethal military machines designed to inflict destruction and harm, from nuclear weapons with their devastating power to advanced fighter jets, tanks, and unmanned drones. These machines possess immense capabilities for combat and destruction. That's all for today. We'll be right back. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next one.